I guess now, before I go to bed, the last thing I'm actually gonna do, for today, is I am doing Pirate Rumble. So, team I'm bringing here is Zoro, Nami and Karina, Avalo Pizarro, Luffy Bonnie, Kuma, Inazuma, and Aokiji. I am missing a Sai Jinbei right here. Sadly, I don't have Sai Jinbei. You kind of have to pull him. Sai Jinbei is actually like a top tier unit in Pirate Rumble, but I don't have him. Right now, I'm just trying to get a rank right now. I don't really care. So Pirate Rumble, you just do the rewards and then you just get through it. This could probably beat like almost all the missions for what's it called? For Pirate Rumble, where you get like hundreds of gems or whatever. Anyways, so we just go. This is essentially Pirate Rumble. Pirate Rumble, you just make a team right here. This is not optimal. This is definitely not optimal. I just don't have fucking Jinbei. I cannot pull Jinbei for the life of me, bro. Sai Jinbei has not even been on a banner, though, as well, so it's kind of annoying. This is gonna be a stall team, dude. Card's broken. Anyways, time to stall. Nami and Karina, really good unit. Debuff everybody. Rumble in. I am not scared of you. You don't do anything. Oh, it's not doing damage. This feels like a stall team that I'm going against. I think it's a stall team. There's no way. Yeah, you're all out. I could probably get the top like 1,000 or 500 if I use gems, but I don't want to use gems. I refuse to use gems, man. I had like a 20 win streak and then I messed up, so that was actually kind of annoying. Yeah, but Pirate Rumble, usually what you do, single match, I've beaten almost about everything. There's only like, I think a few matches I haven't finished. Right now, Emu's essentially dominating the meta right now. World Government Team is probably the best. I just don't have the units for it. I don't have the World Government units for it. I do have Emu, I have Gunko, I have the new Shamrock. My thing's not loading, so we love this. Anyways, I beat this new event. I can't beat this event, but I've beaten everything else with the team I have on right here. Where you could just, like, clear everything here for, like, all these quests. Like, this team actually just destroys it, actually. I love this team. As for meta setups, if I see, like, people running, what's it called? If I see people running Emu, I'm just like, nope. Absolutely not. I refuse to fight Emu. Emu teams are not fun. This is a meta team. Not gonna fight it. That's not fun to fight. I don't think this is a good team. Inazuma's good, but it's like, you have Jack, you have Roger, a lot of old school units that are just like power creep. So probably we go for this guy right here. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Whatever. Usopp and Lilith are really good for what's it called, Pirate Rumble. But besides that, as I said, I need Sai Jinbei, man. Give me Sai Jinbei. I need him. I need to pull him. Probably not gonna pull him, actually. He's a Pirate Rumble unit. Yeah, but this is my final video of the day. Get that, Luffy Bonnie special. Luffy Bonnie's broken in Pirate Rumble. Get him out of here. I actually do not want this Roger to go off. This Roger is crazy if he goes off. Nami and Karina, too, are very annoying if they go off. I am not liking how this is going. My Nami and Karina went off, but Nami and Karina is actually really good of a Pyro Rumble unit. Get them all out of here. Finish him off. Nika punch. Nika punch him. Let's go. That's game. Get out of my face, bro. Yeah, you get a lot of gems in Pirate Rumble. First time you clear it, you want a good Pirate Rumble setup to just clear everything. Besides that, my advice for the game is only summon on anniversary banners. Skip every banner. So something that says Super Sugo Fest you want to summon on. I guess I got one summon here. Hopefully I get Intelligence Yamato, but I doubt I'm gonna get Intelligence Yamato. I got a red. Hopefully it's Yamato. Please be Yamato. They're terrible, but sure. Luffy and Sanji. They used to be meta. They used to be good. Not really anymore. There's a new Roger right now. Treasure Map Ace is out right now. Yeah, but my advice for this game, only summon on, what's it called? Only summon on anniversary units. These types of units or banners are really good, or the anniversary banners are probably the best banners that you could get in the game. And I guess, yeah, just... My other thing is, never summon on part 1. Part 1 is usually dog shit. It's usually terrible because if you look at the rates, check the rates right here. So you go to rates, you go over here, check the rates in here. Usually the rates of the part 1 is not very good. And I would recommend looking at a tier list and see if like anyone's boosted in any banners. So just like if you want to know whether or not to summon on a banner, you want to look at the drop rates real quick. So let's say you're looking right here. So it's just like what's it called? Jewelry Bonnie, not very good. Monkey D. Garp's good for a Pirate Rumble, but you got him for free in the anniversary. Shamrock and Gunko are at a 25% rate. Emu's at a 25% rate. But, like, anniversary units like Shanks, Blackbeard, Luffy are only at, like, a 0.01% rate. So they're terrible rates. But if you go into, like, other banners, or you look at the other banners, the part 2 or part 3 banner are... This banner is better for, like, part 2. Part 2 is a better banner because Buggy is top 13 in the game, and Shamrock's like top 10 in the game, and so is Gunko. But they're on part 2 banners, you have a 0.5% rate. So it's just like you want to go with this banner because it's just like the rates are way higher. The part 1 banners in these games are usually traps, but there's like, I think a few. Luffy Bonnie is like the second best unit in the game, and right here you can pull Kuma, who is a 0.5% rate. So just like if you want to get the units that you want that are top tier, summon on Super Sugo Fest and summon on later parts. Never summon on the part 1 banner. That's essentially my advice because it's just like Gunko's top 10, and she has a 0.5% rate. Or Luffy's a 0.5% rate total. And this Luffy is really good as well. Kuma is the best character in the game at a 0.5% rate. So the Gunko banner has massive value. Or it's very good to summon on. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji they're okay. They're not the best, but... point is you're gonna need them for Grand Voyage, but describing this is just like, don't summon on part 1. Part 1 has Emu. So if you want to get Emu, so you do summon on part 1 if you want Emu. Emu is boosted here at 0.25%, but 0.25% isn't really good. Usually you want to get Emu at a 0.5% chance, or a higher rate, because Emu is like the 3rd best character in the game. And then you look at this, Shanks is on here, and he's the 4th best character in the game. So just like, really you want to summon on part 2 and part 3 more if you're a new player. And if you have all those characters, you go to part 1, and then you try to get Emu right here. Because Emu is essentially like a... they're essentially like a top 3 unit as well. So these banners are really good. Super Sugo Fest or Anniversary banners. Summon on those. Treasure Map or Kazuna Clash banners are trap banners. They're terrible. A lot of the time they're terrible. And these banners right here are essentially traps, and they're also terrible. Super Sugo Fest or Anniversary. Always go for those. Always. That's really my advice for the game. And also, ever since I've been summoning mostly on like the part 2 banners or the part 3 banners, I've essentially been pulling like nothing but like the new units. Like I pull like 2 Shamrocks, 3 Gunko, and then I'm essentially like mostly free to play, so... Like, occasionally I use, like, my Google Rewards for, like, summoning or getting gems. You could use the Google Rewards app for that type of stuff. I guess you could use your real money if you want to. But point is if you want to not go bankrupt and on this gacha game, just summon on the Anniversary banners, man. Just save, wait for Anniversary, summon an Anniversary, wait for like later parts where the best characters are boosted, summon there, and then you could essentially get all the best units in the game. That's probably the smartest way to do it, or the smartest way to play this game. But besides that, I'm going to head out. That was me just playing Pirate Rumble and explaining how to essentially play One Piece Treasure Cruise, or how to play it smart. Anyways, I'm gonna head out, subscribe, like the video, and see you guys.